For you, Geminis, you have the Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and Moon. So these three cards right here for you, Geminis, are all about you accepting something about yourselves and how it is that you need to actually take action that you wasn't accepting a few days ago, a few weeks ago. The King of Pentacles and the Hangman. And what it is that you need to accept is your relationships with others. Specifically, how other people treat you. Like it is that I said before, air signs can have, y'all don't like this, but I don't care. I'm going to keep saying it. Air signs be having weak crews. So whether you're a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, you have to watch out for the people, the quality of the people that you let into your life. And this is what I mean when I say, well, how do you judge quality? From their character. Their character tells a tale of their quality. First, it takes time to find out their character, and you have to find out their values. So you have to change the quality of the people that you've been having around you. Why? Because the problem with you is, like I said, because sometimes Geminis, Aquarius, and Libras can have weak crews. You may end up letting someone into your life, but are they really? You have to think about if they're really going to be around you for the long term, so that you can hold it, so that you, in other words, you can be with them forever. You have to think about, can you be with a person forever? Is the idea or the vision of you being with them forever worth it? If you can't envision yourself being with this person for a lifetime, then it means that that's not a person that you want to have around you, or you need to put it in a context. That's how it is that you judge husband material, wifey material. If you can't see yourself with this person, then it means that this person is either short-term or you just don't mess with them at all, period. You just get right out of there. Because the King of Pentacles and the Hangman represents, because the longer time goes on and you waste your time talking to them, getting to know them, regardless of whether or not you want to admit it or not, if you associate yourself with them, the more you associate yourself with them is the more you get associated with them whenever it is that your friends and your family want to talk about you, or your people talk about you. And they may know that you, Geminis, may have the potential to do better than the person. But they may see you like, even though you have the potential to do better, you choose to still be with a bum on either side, still be with a bum, a person, not a vagrant, a person who has an opportunity to do better, but chooses not to, and spends so much of their time that they could have been using to be better, but they're spending it instead to not be better and to be quite dysfunctional. So now the Ace of Cups is about, do yourself a service by, if you have anybody in your life right now, cutting loose those people, but also, even if you are single, making sure that you don't end up with a person that is dysfunctional. But you giving them, but even after, I should say, they've shown you that they're dysfunctional, you're still giving them the benefit of the doubt of maybe they'll change their circumstance. The Ace of Cups represents, don't hang out with people who are like this, because as great as you Geminis are, and as great as decision makers a lot of you can be, don't allow yourselves to get distracted with how they look or whatever it is, or you can't, or yes, you can. All it is that you need to do is to break up with the person. And which brings me to the Devil card. Stop trying to look like the good guy. Stop trying to look like the hero of the story. If you have to look like the villain, look like the villain. do it, because in the long term, I would rather, in the long term, let me phrase this towards you. Do you want to look like the hero momentarily and stay in a connection with somebody that is stressing you out? Or do you want to look like the villain momentarily? But in the long run, everybody will end up seeing that those people are dysfunctional anyway. So which one do you want to do? Because what I'm seeing here is this. I'm honestly seeing that a lot of you Geminis have opportunities coming to you to get with somebody who is better. But some of you Geminis, you're still in. Let me show you what I'm talking about, right? Let me show you what it is I'm talking about. Okay, the Four of Cups. You're having the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, right? Seven of Cups first. You have opportunities, or you're gonna have opportunities to do better. But the problem that you Geminis are having is, are you even ready to even actually emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually walk away from an individual or individuals that you need to, in order for you to actually be with someone that would be better suited for you, and that some relationship that would be a lot more peaceful. Not saying that there would be no disagreements, but steady is what I'm trying to say. The Queen of Cups is about how, since that's the case, the Queen of Cups is, you have to do the work. And a lot of you are. But are you going to be able to get it done in time? Because from what I'm seeing is, right, Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Cups, that timeline of people being interested in you is coming fast. You may have people being interested in you now. And some of you Geminis are like, well, you don't necessarily know if you can say yes to you hanging out with this person, because you don't want to end up stepping on this person's toes, and the next thing you know, you end up being a nightmare for them. You want to be able to make sure that, you're fully walked away from this situation from the past, so that you don't have to bring this unnecessary emotional baggage to this next person. But like it is, I said before, your opportunities may be showing up quicker than you would have liked it to. Because the way that life works, sometimes, not everything is going to show up so fast. Not everything is going to show up at the point where you may want it to show up. Sometimes things may show up sooner than you think, and now you have to adapt to the situation. So that's the next question. Are you Geminis even ready? Let me know in the comment section. Let's clarify the Hangman. Judgment, yeah, Four of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, because this situation between you and these past people that may have stalked you or dysfunctional to you or didn't accept no for an answer, or the relationship didn't last long, you Geminis have to understand that that's in the past. You have to put it aside. And the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon is about how, because that's the scenario, right? If you don't heal, you're going to miss out on a lot of great opportunities, is what I'm trying to say, right? Sometimes I be trying to say something, but I don't know how to phrase it, because I'm trying to get my story straight. I'm trying to actually figure out what am I going to say that I can communicate to you in a way where anyone can understand, right? Trying to make it simple is what I'm trying to say. So the thing is that the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon represents, don't miss out on these opportunities. Don't start thinking that you have all the time in the world to find somebody, because we do have a timeline after all, right? We do have a time. So let's clarify now. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups just to kind of bring some more clarity to this. Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, then you have the Page of Pentacles. What it's saying is that for the ones of you who are healed enough, you can date as long as you've healed enough. But don't rush into anything too fast if you're getting all these great opportunities too quickly. Take down their numbers while you heal. But for you Geminis who are healed enough and healed completely from the exes, you can most definitely begin to try to date again. But remember the checklist or the things that you should be looking for. Do they want better for themselves? Are they gainfully employed? Do they have a good head on their shoulders? Meaning, do they have a certain level of common sense to them? Do they have the ability to regulate their emotions? Are they, with everything, is a constant blow up? You know what I mean? A constant, easily temperamental. They're upset about everything. Everything enrages them. That's the checklist, right? So if a person has the ability to remain calm in stressful times, it's a good thing, right? So the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles now represents, because like it is, I said before, a lot of the things that you would want is coming to you, but you just have to accept it and actually look for it. Actually, when it comes to you, take the opportunity and don't just let it pass by, but also, again, can you heal yourself enough in time is the question. But a lot of you Geminis have some great things happening to y'all. It's just a matter of, are y'all ultimately up for the challenge? Other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. We're coming up on that 10K subs, Gemini, coming up on that 10K subs. Look, we are ultimately at 9,824 subs. That means that we have 176 subs left before we get to 10K. 10K is one of my milestones. I'm not, after 10K, after I reach 10K, it's all about making the YouTube channel better at this point and just continuing overall to get better. That's just one of my markers that I wanted to see if I can get there. But other than that, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, and share this, tell all your friends. Really appreciate it. Support the channel. Even if you can't support it financially, support it with a view and thumbs up, leave a comment.